Welcome to Popcorn Planet. I am Andy Signor, and say it ain't so. Is Justin Timberlake trying to bring sexy back with Britney Spears? Come on, no, this can't be true. Look at this headline from OK Magazine. Justin Timberlake and Jessica Biel at their breaking point as singer reaches out to ex-Britney Spears to talk about the old days. All right, it's time to debut a new segment here on the channel, Tabloid, Trash or Truth. I want to get your thoughts on this too, everybody. As we go through this article, I am not buying this, but I'm thinking some of you are. You always got to take these tabloid magazines with a grain of salt. So I'm warning you ahead of time. This is coming in from OK Magazine. And as I was reading it, I'm like, I don't know if I don't think I buy this. Let's go through what they're reporting. Let's also give you an update on Justin, why I don't think, if this is true, why this shouldn't be true, and why Britney Spears should steer clear of this man. But let's break it all down. Also, we got an update on Britney all coming. All right, so longtime couple Justin Timberlake and Jessica Biel may have spent much of last year out of the public eye, but their actions still managed to raise eyebrows. In late 2021, the pair put their Hollywood Hills family on home on the market for $35 million. Then in early January, it was revealed that they'd also quietly unloaded their sprawling 5,400 square foot penthouse in lower Manhattan for $29 million. So they must be breaking up. They must be breaking up because they're putting some houses on auction. Yeah, okay, that's clearly a sign. According to an insider, the recent real estate frenzy has friends worried that the duo, who wed in 2012 and share sons Silas and Phineas, are headed for a split. Timberlake and Biel have been plagued by problems over the years, including the crooner's alleged wandering eye and conflicts over their careers. Now the insider says things between the pair have reached a breaking point. All right, well, let's see what happens here. Relationship hit a new low over the holidays, claims the insider, it's alleged insider, when Jessica Biel told Timberlake she wants them to leave Los Angeles and stay in Montana with the boys, where they've been spending most of their time since the pandemic began. First of all, red flag number one. What insider is so close to their inner circle that they were there to see them fighting over the holidays about where to live? That's a private conversation. That's a massively private conversation. Well, I guess their nanny? Like their maid? Really? So their nanny or maid is out there leaking to OK. Red flag number one. Red flag number one. Okay, but apparently, allegedly, they've been arguing as to where to move. They had a blowout fight just before Christmas. The insider spills. Justin was trying to get Jessica to change her mind about pulling the plug on their Hollywood life. Jessica was in tears. The insider adds she gave him an ultimatum: settle down once and for all with her and the kids, or risk losing her for good. It got so tense, it almost ruined the holidays. All right, now let's see. What is this link? Is this link going to give us any more insight? Jessica and Justin are in therapy following his PDA scandal. It has nothing to do with a blow up. We're going to get to the PDA scandal, but again, that doesn't prove anything. Oh, sorry, that didn't show up with you guys. There it is. That doesn't confirm anything. Okay, but okay. Okay. It almost ruined the holidays. They're in therapy over the PDA thing. I thought you were saying they were ruining the holidays because of this blowout that they got from some alleged source on the inside. Come on. Red flag number two. Not buying this. Not buying this. Well, I know some of you want to buy this. Not buying this. Biel is still struggling with trust issues stemming from the 2019 incident in which Timberlake was caught on camera holding hands with Palmer co-star Alicia Wainwright during a cast party in New Orleans. Notes the insider, as much work as they put into the healing process, it's fair to say that Jessica isn't completely past what happened. Now, that's the first part of this article that I could see, well, that would make sense, that he was caught holding hands with his castmate. They are still together. I wouldn't put it past that if they're trying to move that they've been in therapy. All right, so this is the first part of the article. I'm like, all right, but it's very easy for a tabloid to use something that's, proved true to back up their claims that aren't. So keep that in mind as well. She's terrified of something happening again, a second source says. Biel can't but worry when Timberlake goes out. His behavior in New Orleans left her humiliated. Facts. If there's so much of a whiff that he got it up to no good, she'll dump him in a flash. Now, I'm going to say this paragraph, this paragraph's probably true. This paragraph, I believe, is true. So, all right, there, you just scared me. It hasn't helped matters that Timberlake recently reconnected with ex-Britney Spears. Justin has been following Britney's situation extremely carefully and checked in on her a bunch of times. How does this source have all this info? Again, I don't buy it. It's seemingly very hard to get in touch with Britney these days. And we're supposed to believe they're just having like calls while Sam's there. Like, oh, hey, Justin. Yeah, I'm out in Hawaii, in Maui with Sam. And how are you doing? Yeah, I don't know. It feels weird. Another red flag to me. I don't buy this. I'm curious, though. Do you disagree with me? Let me know in the comments down below. While their conversations are innocent enough, again, now we're going to get specifics of their private conversations. This is when it gets real silly. They'll talk about the old days and how glad Justin is that she's found happiness, notes the source. He's been doing it behind Biel's back. Really? Really? I mean, really? Justin has good intentions, but his behavior is inappropriate, says the source. If it was Jess communicating with one of her exes, Justin would expect to be in the loop about it. Well, yeah. He's got 2 kids with her. She's got Sam. We're supposed to believe that some source knows that they're privately talking? Britney's still learning how to use an iPad. You think she's really like doing some secret clandestine communication with Justin Timberlake behind the scenes, given everything she's going with? Not buying it for a second. I'm sorry. I'm calling all this trash so far. Not truth. I'm calling this trash. The move to Montana was supposed to be a fresh start. To Justin's credit, he worked on his issues, which is why Jessica gave him another chance. Explains the source. They are whispers they hoped baby number 2 would save them, but reality has set in, and Justin and Jessica are who they are. Not much has changed in terms of their dynamic, and they're trying to overhaul their lives for the marriage. Timberlake is itching for a return to LA. They thought a change in scenery would be what they needed, but Justin is bored in Montana, says the first insider. So many sources and insiders that keeps, so many are just spilling the secrets on Justin and Jessica's private conversations. He's yearning to get back to his music and acting career. He can't build a studio in Montana and make music there? Because he can. Biel, meanwhile, has no interest in going back to city life. Adds the insider, she's a homebody, but Justin isn't. So there have been a lot of arguments about it. Things could get ugly. There's so much money at stake. Of course, the custody of the kids as well. Oh, God, this is just getting so trashy. Timberlake is worth $250 million, while Biel, who recently launched a new family wellness brand, Kinder Farms, is estimated to be worth around $18 million. Jessica took a big step back from her acting career to focus on being a mom, so it's very likely that she'd try for physical custody. And now we're just speculating how the divorce is going to pan out. Of course, just anything to fill out the article and get some divorce headlines in. It's a keywords, rather, for SEO sake. For now, they are happy to fake it for the cameras, even though they've made it clear they're not in front of the cameras anymore. Make up your mind, sources. While they figure things out privately, except for their, sources that keep revealing this publicly. Even at their lowest point, they want to put themselves out there as a blissful family. So the source noting that they continue to post cute, coupley shots on Instagram. Justin and Jessica want to be the ones in control of their image, and it does them no good when people are gossiping about them being miserable. Plus, the insider says there's still some hope that they can work things out as they have before. So, again, here's those images that they're talking about. Here's Jessica 3 days ago. Happy birthday, 80s baby, green heart, as they are dressed in 80s attire. Look, people do hide stuff on Instagram. They don't always tell you the truth on Instagram. That's truthful. It's not as heartfelt and long as one could be, given a birthday of your loved one. But yeah, it looks like they're happy. Her Instagram is still talking. But is this proof that they're not? She doesn't post a lot about him. Is this her and her trainer or her? Yeah, is that not Justin? I can't tell. Soulmates. I can't. I'm assuming that's somebody, or is that Justin? Are they working? Yeah, it's Justin. All right. See, they're working out together 5 weeks ago, keeping fit with their trainers. Pretty good sign to me that things are looking okay. Jessica Biel is a catch, man. Seems like a great woman, mom, just gorgeous. You got all the. Come on, man. Wow, really? I don't get it. I'm not buying this. Yeah, I'm not buying this. As we go back to this, tabloid or trash? Is this tabloid trash or truth? I'm calling it trash. But I'm curious what you guys think. Do you buy this? Look, there could be some truth to it. Could be some truth to it. I'm sure there's some arguments once in a while. I'm sure she's still frustrated about what happened, but I don't see any truth to this. But I know a lot of you probably want it to be true. What do you think? Tell me down below. Meanwhile, as we update, Justin has responded to Janet. We did a video on this if you didn't hear about the whole Justin Timberlake debacle. In fact, I'll put that, boom, right up there. I'll put it at the end of the video as well so you can catch it there. He's very excited this is now over. He's very excited that Janet has defended himself. Here it is. He's relieved that the controversy can be set to rest. Honestly, Justin is relieved that Janet let everyone in on the truth about their friendship because he was tired of hearing about it and having to answer questions about it. Oh, God forbid. It was so long ago, yet it's something very painful for him. And he imagines for Janet, too. But Justin has nothing but love and respect for Janet, and they have become close. Again, sources tell Stylecaster. Timberlake didn't add to that. It didn't show up in the doc. There were rumors he was going to. They were wrong, so that he didn't show up. He's always down to collaborate, though. Janet's become like a sister to him. She contacted him prior to revealing the update, and he was absolutely on board. He's glad to hear that she was addressing everything and hopefully put it to an end. So Justin's just ready for that to be over. Of course he is. Doesn't surprise me at all. As we went through in that video pretty long, I still think Justin did a lot more than... I think Janet's a much nicer person. And if she wants it over, then it's over. But a lot of fans aren't going to just forgive him like that overnight. And then lastly, meanwhile, Britney Spears update. We talked about this in a live feed near the end of the show. This happened, but she's got a lot of projects brewing. A lot of exciting projects ahead. This man has turned my life around. Thank you for being so kind and respectful to me always. Psst, Matthew Rosengart, I simply adore you. Is this Project Rose? They were accidentally matched for lunch. Just wonderful to see them together. This man really has changed her life, and so excited to hear all the plans they have. I hope there's some lawsuits in those plans, but excited to see her going on, and excited to see the good tension you start to feel when you sense people aren't as comfortable with you anymore. Don't you just love that? Middle finger. Clearly, she's feeling the love and support of fans and everybody else, but also the frustration from, clearly, I'm assuming, her family here. So good on Britney for getting it out there. And Jamie Lynn, no one cares about Steel Magnolias. Quit. I'm sure Netflix would love you to stop tweeting about it, because I'm sure if anything, it's going to make people not want to watch it. Steel Magnolias? Is that what it's called? Sweet Magnolias. Steel Magnolias is the movie. Sweet Magnolias? I don't care. I'm not watching it. Anything with Jamie Lynn on it, no thanks. Well, there you go. Quick update on all this stuff. Where do you stand on the Justin issue here? Do you think this was tabloid trash, or was it tabloid truth? Sometimes they do get it right. If you like this segment, let me know in the comments down below. Also, check to see if you're still subscribed. Hit the bell for all alerts. Smash that like button and let me know. Again, down below. Help the algorithm and the engagement. And catch us live. We'll be live today around 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll see you there, here, Popcorn Planet.